Shalom, Kal Halali Hawa, Bashami Hawashai, Bahasham Raka Kodesh, the bonus to apostles and elders of GMS Great Musun, who teach and rule world through spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yashai, peace, love, and salutations to Akim in the four corners of this earth, pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. To spectacle word Akim and Aquath out there who are tuned in, listening, learning with the hopes of being saved by Yahweh Basham Yashai. Shalom. The so-called niggers, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites according to the scriptures, who are under the curses written in Deuteronomy 28. The true name of the heavenly Father, which this world ignorantly call God or Jehovah, it's Yahweh. The true name of his Son, which this world ignorantly call Jesus, Yeshua, it's Yahushai, right? The RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, right? And that's what I'm gonna get into, yo. As I can see, yo, we're getting closer and closer to the implementation of the RFID microchip. The infrastructure around it, the platform is being built up more and more, right? And you can see all the progress within the infrastructure, and you can see that we're getting closer and closer to where the RFID microchip can be used for its some of its sole purpose. One of that main purpose is making payment, yo, right? And I have two articles here. I'll try to make it quick. I don't want to which is to say Lord's will. This lesson will be, or this video, or this update will be edifying you, right, and informing as well. So this is from well, I don't know the article, this news article here, but it says Big Bit Inc. wants to develop a digital Jamaican dollar. And this is dated back in 2019, and the reason why I pulled out this article is to show that it's been long coming, right? The NIDS came on the scene around in 2011. The NIDS is the platform or the precursor for the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, so it's been in the running. Our governments aren't implementing these things of their own volition. They didn't think about it and think about ways to develop the country, and are acting upon it. They're all following a mandate, This global initiative. All countries around the world are implementing this, implementing their right now. They're in the beginning stages of the infra. Well, not in the beginning stages, but they're building the infrastructure. Places like India, they call it Aadhaar system. US call it the Real ID. We call it NIDS. I just can't pull out all of the other countries' name in regards to this platform off the top of my head, but it's the infrastructure in all, It's all the same thing being built, The people just call it by different names, you know. It says the developers of the world's first central bank-backed digital currency say they've had discussions with the Bank of Jamaica to possibly develop a Jamaican digital dollar, right? Big Inc. based in Barbados entered a partnership with Eastern Caribbean Central Bank (ECCB) earlier this year to launch the digital currency in the 8 countries served by the bank. And also you have Bahamas. Now Bahamas, the Sand Dollar, hey, the Sand Dollar gone digital, It isn't 100% digital, meaning people still use cash and people still use card. But hey, Bahamian central bank, they now have a central bank digital currency, right? And they've partnered up with what? Mastercard, and you have Mastercard. Mastercard has long been in the process of getting into the world blockchain technology, blockchain security. They've partnered up with Mastercard and also Island Pay, which is an app that Bahamians can use to host or hold their digital currency, just as how you have Bitcoin wallets. Yeah, so the Island Pay would be like a wallet for the central bank digital currency. So because Island Pay partnered with Mastercard, Bahamians can now convert their digital currency, all right, into cash anywhere throughout the earth, throughout the world where Mastercard is accepted. That's progress right there. It says, nationwide business and the finance editor. Well, I won't go into this much, I just wanted to get the main topic, and it's that these people want to build a digital currency for Jamaica, and also that to show that it's been in the running, our governments across the whole world, I mean, they're all following a mandate, following suit, you know, and Jamaica isn't exempted, even though it's a third world country, a Caribbean country, you know, it isn't exempted. If anything, Jamaica would be the first to jump on ship, because Jamaica, our governments and our people, you Benjamites, predominantly, yeah, your people love to follow the ways of America, they have a saying out there: if America sneeze, Jamaica catch cold, so Of course, Jamaica would be in this. Andrew Holness loves to talk about building the digital, well, the infrastructure, sustainable development, building digital cities, because they claim that by 2030, which I don't know, because I won't be here that long, by 2030 Jamaica will become a developed country, So everything, them put them hand in, you know. So let me get the other article right here. Otherwise I'll leave the articles in the description box, right? It says here, our Bank of Jamaica (BOJ) plans advance to develop central bank digital currency. See, 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 and that just shows you our government, they aren't following doing anything of their own volition. It's clear. It's clear. Yeah, they're doing everything. They're doing everything that these other nations are doing. Mainly they're following the mandate. It's all coerced. It's all been planned out. You know what I mean? And they're just following suit right now. They're sticking to the script. It says plan to advance, develop central bank digital currency. It says, let's read some more. Bank of Jamaica (BOJ) Governor Richard Biles says plans are advanced to develop and implement the use of the central bank digital currency (CBDC). Speaking during the BOJ's digital quarterly briefing on Friday 19th, Biles said that over the last couple of months, the bank undertook the requisite preliminary, right, work relating to assessments and protocols for approval of the proposed digital currency through the government process. So they're examining it, examining it. It says, so we are hopefully going to cabinet for approval very shortly, and will thereafter start a pilot in the second or third quarter of this year. So probably like late October, November, December, we see some talks about it, maybe even an implementation of it. I don't want to things will speed up. The sooner things speed up in this wicked society, or the sooner we're out of here, right? It says Governor Biles advised that the pilot will run for a couple months and hopefully conclude by about the end of this year. Thereafter, he added he will be able to publicly launch digital currency in early 2022. Ooh. Right? CBDC is a form of central bank backed currency and is therefore legal tender. It's the same as the fiat currency. The central bank digital currency will have the same governing protocols or regulation as the fiat JMD currency that we use right now. Right? It will be government protected, government backed. I mean, have the same qualities, same value as the fiat currency or the paper money that we hold right now, right? So it is a fiat currency, which means it can be exchanged dollar for dollar with actual cash and is issued to licensed deposit taking institutions on a wholesale basis. Individuals, households, and businesses can use it to pay for goods and services as obtained. So you see, you know, the fiat currency, it's going digital, That's the aim, to have everything go digital so that they can implement the RFID microchip, because with the RFID microchip, the scripture tells about it, no man will be able to buy or sell. That will become the main source of payment, and if the fiat currency goes digital, then that shows that the RFID microchip will be able to host the fiat currency, because that's how the RFID microchip hold information, digital medical record, digital government document, digital currency, digital financial records, you know. And without the RFID microchip, you won't be able to make payment. Just tell yourself, say, what individual, households, and businesses can use it to pay for goods and services, This fiat currency will be put into the RFID microchip, meaning are assigned to the RFID microchip, and you will need the RFID microchip to use this fiat currency, and you will need this fiat currency or this money to make payments for goods and services, you know and that's the direction that it's all been led into. And that's the direction that it's all been led into, I mean, and I don't want it as the point has been made right there. Again, I'll leave this article in the description box. Right, no issue there. And then let's get some precept on this, And three main precepts coming to mind right now, Three main precepts. Well, I have a lot more than three. I mean, right now that I just said that. I mean, I would have shy, but I'll try to bring them up. I'll try to make them efficient as well. So all these precepts are efficient, you know what I mean? So let's see here. Let's go Habakkuk first, yo, because it's a vision, yo. You know what I mean? It's a prophecy. The mark of the beast is one of the major prophecies, yo, and it will come to pass, yo. And I mean, it will come to pass. This is Habakkuk 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch, set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I will answer, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh, that is the true name of the Heavenly Father, answered me and said, write the vision. What vision? RFID might be in the mark of the beast, right? And you have many more other visions, but this is one that we're speaking right now. It says, and make it plain upon tables, Revelation 13 and 16, that he may run that read it, yo, that we so-called niggers, Latinos, and Native Americans, even though only the elect will really perceive it, understand it, and as a prudent man foresee the evil and hide it himself. Only the elect will foresee this evil, yo. But it says that he may run that read it, yo. So I'm reading it to you people. You people go read it yourself and run. Meaning what? Turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, rely on him for protection, for strength, and refuge, yo. It says, for the vision, the RFID microchip being marked the beast and M.O.B being mandatory implemented within society, and the people being forced to take it, for the vision, that's the vision, is yet for an appointed time, the hour of temptation, Revelation 3 and 10. But at the end it shall speak, right, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Why? Because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So though it may even seem like it's far off, and it may sound far fetched, seeing that third world countries aren't really developed infrastructure. The digital infrastructure aren't really that developed to host such a device, or such a device, because we're not ignorant of his devices. Right? Second Corinthians 2:11. You know what I mean? Like Satan should get an advantage of us, yo. So even though it seems like these countries aren't developed enough, hey, it is. It literally is. It's under your noses, yo. ESA is implementing these things under people's noses, yo. It's not far fetched, right? It's not far fetched, yo. A digital infrastructure can be built up in 1 year. ESA, has the money to do it, yo. ESA print money. ESA make money or nothing here. It isn't even backed by anything, yo. Your ESA have the money, ESA have the means and measure, and you have Bashimishai has already put it in his thought to do it, yo. He can. You know what I mean? So it isn't far fetched. Right? Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, he is the one. Hey, all things are set for an appointed time, and he is the one that's measuring it out, yo. But as I say, yo, in the end it shall speak, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry, yo. So even though it may seem afar off, it isn't. It actually isn't, yo. Especially when you're in the spirit and you're looking afar off, yo, because it says, I will stand upon my watch. We are watching, yo. We are looking. We see implementations are being made. You're just not seeing it, yo. Documents are out there with all the countries that are implementing a national ID, yo. It's not only Jamaica, right? All these countries, I think you have over 40 different countries or regard third world countries implementing this system right now. You know, it's not far off. It's not far fetched, right? It shall surely come. And hey, we see that coming out, yo. And I also wanted to well, I won't get Isaiah 9 and 6, even though the leaders of our people are causing us to err. Well, not us, you know what I mean? Because we, the men of the Lord, we see what's going on, but they're causing you people to err, yo. You know what I mean? Because they're telling you that this is the way to go. You know what I mean? We need to develop here and there digitally. We need to be on par with these countries. We need to be developed by such and such time. And they're pushing the whole agenda of the elites, talking about sustainable development, sustainable healthcare, and all of this thing, They're causing you people, they're leading you people astray, yo. You know what I mean? And it says they that are led of them are destroyed, because in the end, those that take the RFID microchip will be killed. I was looking for the word right there. Killed, yo, not murder. And what killed by Yahweh Shemeshah. That's literally Yahweh Shemeshah is gonna put you people to death. Ones that take the RFID microchip, that is, yo. You know what I mean? And hey, that's that, yo. So let me get Revelation real quick. Revelation 13 and 16. You know? It says, and I stood upon the sorry, that was 13 and 1. Alright, it says, they cause it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand, on their right hand or forehead. I know we've read this scripture over and over and over. We scratch records on this, yo. Even though, hey, it doesn't matter if it's read a million times, we're gonna read it a million more time, yo, if it's needed. If Yahweh Shemeshai wants it to be read a million and one more time, right? But this will show you. It says, cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That just literally say, no matter your status. Why won't it matter your status? Yo? Why can't the rich avoid this? Because the rich need money. The rich need money. Where will the money be? What is going to be the main means of transaction or main means of money? The rich won't be able to say, oh, I won't take the RFID microchip and spend cash elsewhere. No one will accept cash. No one will accept cash, yo. And that's how he calls it. He calls it, yo. You're gonna need to have the RFID microchip to make any form of payments, yo. What else? Yeah, it's like right now. You can't take up typical leaf off of the tree and go make payments. Who's accepting leaf as payment? So it will be then in that time you can't use cash to make payment. Who's accepting cash as payment? All things are being done digital, yo. You know what I mean? So it says that, yo, cause it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You know what I mean? And that mark is the RFID microchip when you go into it, because the word mark, right, comes from the Greek charagma, right? Which means a stamp or an imprinted mark, showing you that when you really get it, it is visible and it shows. When you leave a stamp on an animal, you're showing that you're the owner of this animal. Your stamp is on that animal. You stamp a cow ear or a goat ear, or brand them, right? That shows that, hey, you own this. This is your property. It's the same with the RFID microchip. When they bore that skin and inject that chip under the skin, right? It'll leave a mark. You know what I mean? And you can clearly see it. And it's it's a show of ownership, showing that, you belong to Esau Edom. You've given over your life, your freedom, your everything on to Esau Edom. You regard Esau Edom as a god, right? And then when you go into the root word of charagma, you get charax, which means a uh, pail or palisade, and it's speaking to the syringe, you know what I mean? Because back then, John basically didn't, John wouldn't know the thing as a syringe, so he compared it, right, to what he's familiar with, He's familiar with what a pail, a palisade, and we know what a pail and a palisade is. And it's a syringe, right? 2 plus 2 is 4. All right, and then you have when you go into the root, the more further down into the word of character, you get grapho, which refers to your writing. You know what I mean? A writing being made on a piece of paper, referring to your all information that is going to be stored on the RFID microchip. Just imagine John seeing that, John seeing all the information stored and like, grapho, the whole heap of information being stored or written down and implemented into this chip, So it's the RFID microchip, It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, You know what I mean? Hey, it's plain. That is plain. You won't be able to buy or sell. Not only buy or sell, a lot of other things, but mainly buy or sell, save you have that mark, unless you have that RFID microchip, You know what I mean? Unless you have it, you won't be able to. And that's plain, that's plain as how we know the breeze blow, you know. Now that's how we know, right? The sun up in the sky and the moon at night. Yeah. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell therein, And that's a part of the hour of temptation, where you Israelites will be tried. See who you regard as your true power, as your God, your leader, You know what I mean? Yahweh Shemeshai or Esau. For those who take the RFID microchip, Revelation 19 and 4, that's gonna play out on you people. Or 14 and 9, slack, 14 and 9. That's gonna play out on you people. So, hey, you so-called niggers, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright, register the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, when it comes, right? Especially you Benjamites, you Jamaicans, so-called, you know what I mean? The vaccine, you know what I mean? That jab, hey, that's not good for you, Alright, that's poison in a flipping syringe, Don't take that, right? Rely upon your power, your true power. Call upon these names, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, You know, These are your true power, yo. These are the true I'm say yo uh well this the deliverer and the God of Israel, These are the names that you should be calling upon, yo, right? In how Bashmir Shai will you find salvation. So with that I'm gonna close out. Hope this lesson was edifying, informing, you know, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of GMS Great Millstone who teach and rule well to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Peace, love, and salutations to the elect of Israel. Shalom.